This right here. Now this good.
Now I don't know what you did when you did what you did, girl. See, normally I don't stutter, but you did do it.
Hello, beautiful humans. So today we're going to do a bit of like a taste test review. If you hear any loud noise in the back, it's like thundering and stormy, but don't worry about that. We're going to jump into this video. So I actually received these a few weeks ago, and I'm glad that I didn't like eat them or try them then, because August is Black Business Month. So if you're in the city of Memphis or wherever you are, you should definitely go out and support all of your Black businesses. Share them, follow them, tell other people about them. This is not the month to be a gatekeeper. So what we're going to do today, we're starting off with Philip Ashley's. So if you don't know, Philip Ashley is a African-American man that's from the city of Memphis, born and raised, and he is known as the Real-life Willy Wonka. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this packaging. I do like the bright green. I like how many bright colors that he has on his chocolates. I think that's something that makes them very unique, because all of them look like art. All of them just look like wonderful pieces of art, and I think that's great. Okay, let's get into it. Now, when I went to pick these up, I went to the actual like Philip Ashley store here, and I really liked that I saw that a guy was hand packing these boxes. So I'm like, y'all, this is not any machine, this is not any company. You're not just a cog in the wheel. When you're buying from them, the amount of care that's being put into it, I think that also counts for something, which is why I'm very much like a small business, small restaurant, local restaurant type of person. I want that love and care in my food. I'm Southern. Don't chunk that out at me. I don't like that. The unboxing of the Philip Ashley. Oh, what's the little quote here? Every chocolate should tell a story. Yes, sir. And I feel like I'm about to be into story time. Let's do it. All right. Oh, I love this. It makes it so much more suspenseful. I mean, this isn't just your regular chocolate, y'all. This is going to take the day away from you. Y'all, look at these chocolates. These are some of the most beautiful chocolates I've ever seen. It's the sheen on them for me. Like, they are truly glistening. There are bits of gold and color to them. So, I mean, before I destroy them eating, I just want y'all to get a good look at these. And this is just a small sample. This is a small sample of what is going on with him. I'll give you one final little peek before I dive, because I'm about to dive in. Okay, and I'm about to eat these. So let's try them. So the first one that we're gonna do, I really wanna try the Mama Jean, because that's supposed to be like his first and most famous one. And that's what everyone knew him for at first. So let's see which one is that. It is the green one, okay. So this is his first design. He did in honor of his grandmother Jean at the roasted sweet potato and spices blended with a milk chocolate and a dark chocolate shell. Okay, let's get into this. Oh, I like how easy it pops out. Oh, that's so cute. Y'all, get into the design on here, okay? Do y'all see this? Let me make sure y'all really seeing this design on here. This is pretty. It's almost too pretty to eat. I'm not gonna lie. It is almost too pretty to eat, but I'm gonna eat it. Okay. This really tastes like if someone decided to put a little hint of cocoa or chocolate on top of your favorite sweet potato pie, okay? It's so good. It's not at all what I thought. The dark chocolate definitely evens it out and doesn't make it as sweet, because sweet potatoes can be sweet. They can be overly sweet. Some people can put way too much sugar and brown sugar in them. This is so delightfully different and nothing what I was expecting. I really like this. I can see why this was a bestseller and still is. Is it just that good? Okay, yeah. Mama Jean is definitely a hit. I would go back for that one at any time. Okay. I'm happy. So our second one that we're gonna dive into is the Savoy. This is supposed to be a bestseller as well. So this is the Savoy. And look how beautiful this is. Let's really get into it. This is one is so pretty, and blue is my favorite color, so it just looks like these perfect like Fifth Avenue plates, you know, that blue and white plate setting. If any of you all like watch Jackiana, she just did like a lemon theme for her birthday, and like the blue plates that she had, this makes me think of. I think they're so elegant and so pretty. So this one is like super elegant to me. I really like this one. So this one is the Savoy. It's French blue cheese, white chocolate paired with fresh cow's milk blue cheese, our most requested chocolate. Now I got to know. Now me personally, once you get to know me more, I am very much a charcuterie board girl. I love me a charcuterie board with some good like fruit, meat, cheese, a little honey. Give me some pickled onions or like mustard. Glass of wine, I'm good. It's gonna do everything it needs for me. It's pretty much retail therapy on a cute piece of wood for me. I love charcuterie board. And some do have chocolates on them at the end just to give you a finishing note. It lets your palate know this is the end. So the thought of those two coming together for me in one chocolate is super cool. So let's bite into this one and see how we like it. Let me tell y'all something. It's so different. It's so good. You get the strength of the blue cheese, but it's not. It's okay. This is so good. I like this. This is very inventive. When I say I would never think to do this, and I'll eat chocolate and cheese separately. Like I'm saying, I'll eat a charcuterie board and have all of it and eat the chocolate at the end. But this still gives you all that nice, milky, a little bit of saline, a little bit of that salt that you would get from blue cheese, especially if you are a blue cheese fan. And then to have that sweet white chocolate blend into it. I also want to let y'all know that the decorations on here do not affect the taste at all. They're just pretty. They do not affect the taste at all. I only taste white chocolate and cheese. Tell them I sent you when you go get that Savoy. Tell him I sent you, because he knew what he was doing with that one. If you know me, I like mint, I like raspberry jam, and I like British tea. Let's get into it. So this one is a layer of sweet tart raspberry jam with peppermint and Earl Grey tea, dark chocolate ganache, and a white chocolate shell. You ain't said nothing wrong to me. You didn't said a thing wrong to me. All right, let's get into it. So this one is Lotus, and I want to say this one has some especially pretty art on it. Look at that. If you'll focus in for me. Focus on me. Okay, there we go. And I'm talking about, I like the art on this one. It's so pretty. All right, let's try this one and see all the notes that we get from it. I'm mad that I took a perfect big bite out of this one, because this one I would savor. I would cut and savor this one. This is meat and a little bit of chocolate. So you get that base, like a nice strong base. The raspberry like lifts it up, and the peppermint is like cleansing your palate as you're eating it. This is fantastic. This one, I'm gonna put this one down because I'm definitely gonna circle back. I'm gonna spin about that one. So I'm gonna circle back, and I don't wanna eat that one up. But Lotus, right as of now, Lotus is my number one. That is me and chocolate, y'all. Like that's my personality, my life, my palate, like in a piece of chocolate. So Lotus has my heart right now. Okay, Lotus Flower Mom. So I really like that one. Now we're gonna do Flute. And I thought this one I liked it just because I'm a person, I love like either flute glasses for any drink that I'm drinking, or I'm very much like a coupe glass girl. I just think they're elegant and very antique, so I like them. So this one here is called Flute. It is a champagne-based chocolate. I love the glisten on it. I think that's so pretty. I love the little detail at the bottom. A little etching right there. I think that is so pretty. So this one is gonna be Paul Roger and Merc de Champagne with milk chocolate ganache and a milk chocolate shell. Now me, your girl does, so I love Prosecco and champagne. So this will be definitely right up my little alley. So let's dive into it. Let's see what we got. And this is actually one of his milder ones that I've tasted thus far. This is a very even chocolate, very balanced. It's more just straight chocolate throughout. You really just get that end. If you ever had champagne, you know, you get that little end of like that apple sweetness or pear sweetness, depending on which one that you're tasting. So it's definitely not like a brut champagne. It's a sweeter champagne, a more fruit-based champagne, because for me, when I'm tasting it, I almost feel like I'm eating a little bit of pear with it. So I really like this. This is a very even one. If I had someone that was too afraid to really experiment with more like craft chocolate or something like that, I would definitely get them the Flute. Okay, what do we have? We have two left. So I haven't done Nice and Neat. The top shelf I'm gonna do last because that's the margarita one. So this one, Nice and Neat, it's a Woodford Reserve Double Oak Bourbon. When you say peering, he said already did it, okay? When he gonna pair some stuff together. He gonna make y'all gonna love this. Y'all gonna eat this up. So we have a Woodford Reserve Double Oak Bourbon with dark chocolate. And then I think something else I like is that with this one, you know, the decoration on it is so pretty. It's so classic. It's such a classic marble to it. I really, really like that. Because it's a classic bourbon, you know, classic bourbon, classic marbling. Like he's up here with it, okay? All right, let's get into this one here. In the words of Andrew Bird from Hamilton, the man is non-stop, okay? This is so even and smooth. It's like it's got the smoothness of the bourbon. It's got that smokiness of like the wood from the bourbon, the dark chocolate. And it's really wild because you know what? It's not bitter at all. I don't know if the bourbon counteracts it, but it's actually not that bitter as dark chocolate usually is. It's super, super mellow. Like it's really good. Like this is delicious. Okay. I'm spinning the block for the Lotus and Nice and Neat. I'm gonna spin about you because that's good. We coming back on that one. That's so good. don't eat or drink alcohol, like I said earlier, don't worry. When you're cooking with alcohol, the alcohol is actually cooked off, and the flavors that made it, which most times with like wine is dependent on certain grapes and stone fruits. So those things are like cooked away. What gets you drunk is cooked away, and you're left with the actual flavors or botanicals or whatever would went into making the wine or whatnot. So don't even worry about that. And now for the last one. I'm super excited about this one. We're gonna do top shelf margarita, aged tequila, sour reduction, kaffir lime leaf infused white chocolate with a touch of kosher salt. Now, earlier I told y'all, I'm a person that really likes salt on the chocolate. I am a balanced type of eater. I want a little sweet and sour. I want vinegar and something refreshing and light. Like I'm totally that. So this right here really spoke to me, not only because of the margarita and me being a fan of tequila, but the fact that I saw the kaffir lime leaves, because I'm a person, I'm a chalk person. I will watch all the episodes again like I never seen it. I'm gonna tell them, you didn't put enough sauce. There's no salt. You didn't put it on the vehicle. There's no bread. So I'm that type of person. So this right here, I was like, this sounds like everything that I would want. I also want to say that I am not a white chocolate fan, but he has made me like the way that he does white chocolate, because I usually hate it and I think it's too sweet. It's too like fake sweet. And the way that he does white chocolate is excellent. I like everything about it. So this is gonna be the last one. We're gonna do top shelf and see how we like it. So let's do it. So I actually see the salt. Man, I hope that can come up on the screen. You might see a bit of the salt particles right at the bottom. There we go. There's some of that salt particles, so I like it. That's really telling the consumer like how to eat it and how to bite into it. So we know that we're going to definitely come like from the side and bite up, and that's going to give us a full bite and full taste of what he wanted us to have. Boy, yeah, you knew what you was doing. He knew what he was doing. This is delicious. I just told y'all, I do not like white chocolate, but I like citrus because I like margaritas, okay? I like citrus. I like plenty of lime, plenty of lemon, and this right here, it's not runny, but it's a softer inside, almost like nougat. Okay, if y'all have eaten like nougat bars. So I thought that stood out for me because it's definitely more, it melts easier into your mouth, and if you bite up, like I'm telling you, you're gonna get the salt and then the lime and then the chocolate and then a little bit of that smooth woodness. So you are basically biting into a perfect margarita that had a drizzle of white chocolate on top. No, we wouldn't want it if we went to a 5-star restaurant, but you gonna want this. This right here just explained to me why he has deals with Cadillac. It's above and beyond. This is telling me why he just signed his contract. He just is doing a collaboration with the Waldorf Astoria hotels, and his chocolates are going to be in all those hotels. This is telling me why. This is solidifying a lot of things for me. So out of all of them, my number one now is the top shelf margarita. Super perfect, so balanced. That salt and lime changed everything for me. My number two is going to be the Lotus, because biting into it and you get that raspberry and then the peppermint and the strong boldness of a soft subtle boldness of the black tea was super delicious for me. And man, my third, it's really a tie between the Mama Jean and the Nice and Neat. Cause the fruit I would eat any day. But if I wanted something that's gonna change my mood, it is between what I want, the nice and neat, or what I want, a Mama Jean. Because the Mama Jean has something that does click in about childhood to you, about being at your aunt or grandmother's house. For me, that's like me being out in Arkansas and I'm at my grandmother's house and we're on the porch, you know, we're feeding cats and snapping beans. So like that one just brought so much, like it has a lot of emotion in it. It will bring out some emotions in you if you're a person that has like food connections with memories from childhood, or you know, intimate food connections with stuff from your younger life. So it is a tie. It's a tie for me between Mama Jean and Nice and Neat, because Nice and Neat is just this perfect balanced chocolate. I really like the smoothness of it, but that top shelf margarita, give me one margarita, yes. That was good. That was delicious. I loved it. Okay. Well, thank y'all so much for tasting all these chocolates with me. Please, 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 at your earliest convenience, go out, go to the Philip Ashley website, go view all of these chocolates and pick out what you want. Don't worry, he has more. Okay, and pick out what you want, get your holiday going. Get some for Christmas, get them for Thanksgiving, get them for someone's gift for his, wedding season is upon us. These are some perfect gifts for a bride while she's traveling to go to her honeymoon or anything like that. If she just want to eat them on her day as she's getting ready, this is a perfect gift for anybody. So I would definitely say go out and try them and support all your favorite Black businesses during Black Business Month. Thank y'all. Bye.